Reach the rose near the pines, where pale stone broken weathered lines, an old Selarian hush still there, half held in root, half stripped to wear. No sacred welcome at her tread, only the weight of what had fled. She came for signs that might remain. I followed for and for the name of something in that place I could not explain. The arches leaned, the carvings failed, whole symbols cracked, their meaning veiled. What should have answered gave us dust, what should have stood had fallen first, and each left empty in the wall, a pedestal with nothing at all, a script cut through before its end, a door unsealed and sealed again. The place was not devoid of trace, it held instead a violated grace, as if some truth had once lived here and someone feared to leave it clear. She searched with care through stone and seam, through every fracture, root and screen. I watched her shoulders lose their light, not grief familiar measured by another road that had not lied, yet gave us less than what it hid. Then from the dark beneath the stars, the blinded things rose from their lairs. They move like flesh that should have died, twisted wrong and split inside. She struck with precision, cold and bright. I held the line and broke the bite, and in the turn of tooth and claw, one absence in her shape I saw. Her wings were there, but not for war. The fire came late, the night grew wide, the ruins kept their hollow pride. She sat in warmth, but not at rest, the shadows low against her chest. I asked what silence had begun, when battle proved what they had done. She answered simply, almost plain, that they were broken past repair. A cruelty first learned young stayed there. The healer told her what remained, a weakened frame, a damaged span, too bent for flight, too torn to mend. She knew at once from what I saw that I could tell what wings were for. And when her gaze moved back to me, it touched the place I do not free. I said no more than this was true. Some cruelties grow older too. Then silence turned her face above, toward all the stars she could not touch. I did not ask what name they bore, or what she grieved or wanted more. I rose instead and held out mine. She took my hand without a sign of what she guessed or hoped or knew. Then night unfolded as I drew my hidden wings into the air, and asked no vow, no prayer, no word, only the shape of one brief truth to carry what the world had blurred. She trembled once when we left stone, then all the dark became our own. I overruined root and pine, she leaned into the cold divide. No cry, no plea, no startled breath, only the hush of being left at last. cage of lilies broke the gloom. White petals open through the land like moonlight answering unseen hands. The roots beneath the broken shrine begin to pulse through leaf and vine. And with that bloom there came to me a pull I could not name or read, as if somewhere beyond that hill another presence had grown still, because it felt her. So dawn did not return us peace, only a softer kind of need. We took the lilies pale and bright, but not the answer from the sight. The ruins kept what they had kept, the dead stayed buried where they slept. Yet something living called ahead, not from the place behind us left, but from the road that bent away where forest shadow entered day. And there, beyond the waking stone, where black fur met the morning's bone, a woman fair with golden hair rode high above the roots laid bare upon a massive wolf of night. We stopped, and something in me knew that sight.